Coming in at number 5 on our list, guys, is going to be bait. And this was a really difficult one for me because bait has definitely been in better spots in the game. Now, when we say bait, we mean small spell bait. So zap bait and log bait. And there's really a few deck types that fit into the archetype. The classic Princess Goblin Barrel log bait deck. You have the zap bait with the Mega Knight in the Skeleton Barrel, which isn't really used in this meta that often. And of course, we have the Sparky bait decks using Sparky, Inferno Dragon, the newly buffed Skarmy, Spear Goblins, Bats. You guys get the point. So there's a lot of bait decks kind of going around in and outside the meta, some right on the cusp of being really viable CRL meta decks, such as Sparky decks. We'll see how the Electro Dragon changes that. But as of right now, bait is still the #1 archetype used on ladder. That means a lot of people must be having at least moderate amounts of success with it, and we even saw it in CRL used here and there. There's a lot of good bait players out there, and it's generally considered a moderate to high level skill deck amongst pros. Amongst the regular community, well, let's face it, you guys think, at least according to the comments, that everything is a low skill deck. But bait, actually, to play it at a high level, believe it or not, it does require a lot of skill. Everybody's running log or barbarian barrel or fireball. Everybody has a bunch of different counters to that goblin barrel. So as a bait player, you have to adjust, and they have done that. Right now in the meta, there's a good Prince bait deck going around. Royal Giant has crept into the bait meta. We're even seeing hog bait hybrid decks being used even at the top of ladder. So there's definitely, and even Rascals are a good addition to bait decks. So there's definitely a bunch of still competitive and viable decks to make bait number 5 here on our list of top 5 archetypes. Let's